Hello, and I'm glad to be making tutorial videos again. This tutorial will be about a trick I've came up with that I call palleting. This tutorial is pretty useful for if you have characters that have different transformations that change colors of specific pieces, but also have a lot of different transformations. And this tutorial will basically be on how you can save thermo doing that. So, to start off with, we should make something. So let's just make a sphere, maybe spray paint something on it. Okay, so now we have this thing that we made. Kind of looks like an imp. And let's just clone this a few times. Okay, so we have about 40 objects here. Alright. Now let's say this thing has a transformation that makes it orange. Okay. Now let's say we have a lot of different colors. So right now we have orange. And we could just copy and paste orange a lot of times. Any different color won't take more or less percent. It's all the same amount of animations. So we'll just, I don't know, make 6 different transformations. And you see the gameplay is about 5%. Now that's a very high percent for such a low amount of transformations. You might ask the question, well, how could you optimize this? You could do a trick that I've came up with earlier. Now to start off, you'll want to take one of these, and this is for an example that will be very relevant to what's coming up later. Now you have a few things you can use. Microchips, some gates. I like to use the value slider. Now with the value slider, if you tweak a sculpt and you tweak the value slider, what you can do is you can connect one color to the other color, and you can connect the value to the tint amount if you so please. You can tweak the color of the value slider and it'll tweak the color of the tint. Now of course you can always add more intensity if you need more intensity. So the most intensity you'll ever need is about 2. Now we can start with the process. So we have that set up. Now to set that up for every single thing here. Now this will take some time and there will be a lot of wires. So let's start it now, I guess. So we finished connecting the wires to the colors and tint amounts. So now we can use this to change the tint amount to whatever we want and the color to whatever we want. So now that we can do that, let's say you want 12 colors instead of 6 colors. Now that's 10% gameplay. That's a lot for only 12 colors, especially for a group like this. So, as an alternative, instead of each keyframe changing the colors of all these sculpts in this group, what we can now do is make it so each keyframe only changes the settings of this value slider. So that we have a color setting, let's make about 12 of them again. So now we have 12 different color settings. And the thermo is still very low. So this trick is very useful. In fact, so useful, I've even incorporated it in some of my creations. Allow me to show you. So this is a character I've mentioned previously in this tutorial. This character is a puppet. This puppet can do many things and serves as a template for the ACS 3D theme. This character also consists of many of my optimization tactics. I've used almost every single one I've known on this character. And in this character, I have a chip called color. And in this microchip, there are, of course, things that tweak specific colors of things. And here, I have this value slider connected to its own color. So you can very easily just go around values like this. So that's the end of this tutorial. New optimization tutorials will be out in the future. Since I have my new microphone, I can make them a lot more easily and have fun while doing them. So I hope you enjoyed watching and have a nice day.